As long as I don't sound like I'm just sucking the mic hood. Because that's kind of the balancing act you have to do. Is like, well, you turn the gain up, cool, yeah, sure, but also the music in the running crawl. Wow, John. It's time to be unhinged. Okay, good. Of course I sound fine. I sound silky smooth. Does my voice sound appropriately girthy? No. Anyway. I don't know, I've just enjoyed the word girth lately. Don't
the
ask
last
why.
one to arrive is finally here.
Good lord. Yeah.
I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame
fine.
if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
Obviously, we have to,
Please, don't get all sentimental on us. We've only just met.
I won't. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry, it'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
I'll attack from the front, you take him from behind, and we'll see how he fares.
Yeah. Looks like you can handle yourself.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
I'll do my best to please Spindrol and accomplish this trial.
Actually,
there,
very stable
you know
way to
your
respond.
task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
Alrighty. Let me tweak a little with the volume. Actually, I think the music volume's fine. Alright, well, we'll continue to kind of monitor the way the audio is. Alright. We can grab all of our stuff, but I'll do that later. We can also go ahead and grab... Oh, nice. I do like that skin. We can also go ahead and grab the secondary class, but I think that's way too... No.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
What was I gonna say before I got so rudely interrupted by a dual invite? Actually, I should have taken that. That would have been hilarious. You have keybinds, Sean. Use them. Like I said, it's been a minute. Alright, so... I really don't like how early you can get your secondary class now, because it doesn't make any sense. Like... It doesn't make any sense, and it, like... Your first, like, 10 levels, you're still learning the freaking game. And that, you know, I get that some people will want access to that. This is 300, yeah, so this is like 300 years after KOTOR. If I remember correctly. And, so, like, Revan's done his thing. There's been a big...
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment.
Like a big war.
Can I talk to you?
Which I feel like gets established a lot more explicitly in the, like, Jedi storyline.
Speak freely, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're one of the slaves
and so
Harkin brought
things
in
are
on the
kind of
last
heating back
transport,
up again.
right? Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
Yes, that's me all right.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well.
But,
I'm here commanding a hard
I
target
don't want
mission
to talk over
exterminate
the,
claw slugs
the
in this
lines,
tomb.
but at the same
They're
time, I want to talk.
horrific.
You know what I mean?
things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost
sounds
3
fun.
squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But the mission is in danger of failing.
I like his
Sending more
reaction,
men
like, yep,
isn't
you're
the
right.
answer. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives
sounds like
to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
So the sort of target personality for this is just kind of off the wall. Again, with the title of the stream being I'm the Empire's most unhinged Sith Inquisitor or something like that. I'm definitely going to do yeah, and that's the thing, it's like just chaotic. Sometimes I'll do things that are, you know, good. Sometimes I'll do things that are just shockingly bad. It really depends on the situation.
I pretty much still don't care.
I
So-
know, but we can't do it without you. You have a tactical advantage my soldiers don't. The Force. That
I'm
makes
definitely
you
going to
worth
be
a
very
dozen more
arbitrary,
men.
but I'm
Don't
gonna
underestimate
do all
those
the
claw
quests that I
slugs,
want to
sir.
do because I
They're-
want to do them.
They're smarter than they look.
Yeah, I definitely think I agree with you. I think it'd be kind of hilarious to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be super awesome. And a light side Inquisitor's pretty neat story-wise. How far we've come. I also miss skill trainers a little bit. More from a nostalgia standpoint than from like a this is something I definitely think we need to have standpoint. Oh yeah, usually I'm like level 3 before I come in here. That's I thought that was a little weird. Oh, let's see. But yeah, I think again we'll just we'll go where the wind takes us, try and do things that'll at least be entertaining, try and find the most funny option where we can, and go from there. But yeah, so more to your question. Yeah, it's like 300 years after KOTOR. It also happens in the wake of a pretty big galactic war, where the Republic got yeeted on by the Sith. But for whatever reason, they kind of stopped early. I think it had something to do with like some infighting, because it's the Sith. Let's be honest, that's kind of their whole vibe. Is just they'll shoot you in the face and then blow their own brains out, just because they're the Sith, and that's how they vibe. I mean, there's a reason Bane did what he did, right? So anyhow, so after all that, you get, like I said, you get this, and the storyline of this covers a good 20 years-ish. Though I'm not... Yeah, like the game, I want to say 10 to 20 years of game. Because you have Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, which are, I think you've been like in stasis or whatever for like a decade. But of course that's a whole big long thing. And it's a good storyline. But I still prefer, I'm gonna just sort of scroll this if anybody wants to look at it, they can. I still prefer the base game. Like I've played through Eternal Throne and Fallen Empire 2 or 3 times now, and they're good, but this is just better. And it's a little bit my nostalgia. It's a little bit just that it's I don't know. I think because the class storylines are so well done for their specific classes, right? Like they're so tailor-made. Well, okay, thanks guys. You get a lot more immersed in them, and that's really nice. Crap. Yeah, I need to remember that I can't cast and channel while moving, at least on a lot of this stuff. I'm so used to the warrior, because I love the Sith warrior, that I pretty much constantly forget how these guys all work. Alright, so this... Oh, I just need to bring that back to that guy. I, for some reason, thought you turned this in back in, well, back at the academy. I was wrong. My mistake. I'm sure people watching this are like, oh yeah, that's weird. Why did you just walk on by that dude? Because I'm a silly goose. I am God's silliest goose, in fact. I mean, the original KOTOR games are, I mean, it's not even that's like a perfectly normal reason, or normal.
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding.
Feeling. I'm just gonna skip that. Yeah. You are not a weirdo for feeling that way. The original KOTOR games are just the best Star Wars games. I mean, for me, like, I've always loved Star Wars. I liked the movies, and this is going to be a hot take. I liked the movies, but I didn't love Star Wars until I had gotten into Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic gave me the thing that I missed, you know, the thing that I hadn't been getting from most Star Wars, and that was lore. You know, it gave a lot of lore, a lot of history, and obviously I'm going to be super gung-ho about anything involving history, because I don't have any kind of weirdism going on. Right? And, yeah, so I got really, was just really into learning about the Sith and the Jedi and all that history. And that actually did kind of expand into, like, a little bit of extended universe stuff, though not a lot. Because, quite frankly, some of it is ridiculous. But, it was just so fun, because you actually got to learn these characters and interact with these characters in this world. Yeah, I think that's a good way to say it. And I think that's and again, though I do believe that it's kind of a hot take, because, like, I feel like most people probably believe that under their breath too, like feel that way under their breath as well, like that Star Wars was something that they really loved, but it wasn't until they actually interacted with the universe. That man is prostrating.
Slave.
Yeah, it's just like...
Welcome to my humble hole. You are here for your trial.
Humble
yes.
hole.
Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man.
Also, sometimes I lean way back from my
and
mic,
hopefully
so
to
I hope I
return
still
to your
come
master
through.
With the mark
yeah.
of my approval.
Okay. No, I do this
Actually,
for fun.
I just came to get some fresh air.
Do you take me for a fool? No one comes into these tombs for the sheer pleasure of it. Not even me. No,
and here I am.
They come for power. Because they sense that these tombs hold secrets of the dark
Power
side.
and pleasure. Maybe
And they
pleasure
do.
is power, or vice
But
versa.
before you can
Yes.
learn them, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive this,
Blood.
and I will teach you what I know.
But yeah, I definitely feel like people have that opinion that the movies are awesome, but that, like, either these games, well, KOTOR, or playing there's a game or piece of media outside of the movies that actually like sucked them into the universe properly. And I think, I think there are probably people, I mean, that's why people, I think, got so casually murders 12 people, that people got so uppity when Disney said, okay, well, we're moving all of the EU into what we're calling Legends. We're not going to call it canon anymore. Even though, I mean, George Lucas wasn't going to respect what some novel had in it. But I think that's a big part of what happened is people had this book either, Heir to the Empire or any number of the other books. Maybe they're just really into the Christmas special, like me. That was another thing. The Star Wars Christmas special definitely made me love Star Wars. But
excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger.
Yes.
And their blood became the mantle of your victory.
Yes.
Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Yes, I think I do. I must use my emotions to grow strong.
Do not be timid. Humility is the attitude of a slave, not a Sith. Now go. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him.
So it's fine.
And use your fear of him to grow stronger.
Yes.
He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
But who controls Zash, I wonder?
When you know the answer to that, you will have power over both your masters. Now, go. Leave me to my rest.
Oh yeah, well, I'm a big fan of both of the codes. I think the Sith code is a lot more clear. I'm glad that in general they managed to respect in the Clone Wars. I'm actually watching through the Clone Wars right now. A lot of the Sith lore, a lot of the KOTOR lore. Because, I mean, like, for me, like, until the Clone Wars came out, KOTOR was kind of the primary interaction with the universe. So if they had just, like, waltzed over that, well, KOTOR and Star Wars: The Old Republic, I had been playing, I played a bit of Star Wars: The Old Republic before I really got into, Clone Wars. Also, it's really nice to see the community seems to be pretty healthy in this game. Like, there seem to be a fair number of people still playing. Excellent. Yeah, they managed to work a lot of the code in. I feel like they worked a lot of just the old lore in, even if they had to change Korriban to Moraband for whatever reason. I did think that was goofy. Like, and that's gotta be some weird copyright chicanery that I'll never quite agree with or respect, but because everybody knows it's Korriban. Alrighty. Bloop. I do really like a lightning focused, and Sam Witwer, who is a fantastic actor. Yeah, because Sam Witwer is oh gosh, I want to say, well, I know he's in BSG. He's in BSG, and I know the character's name. I know he's a lieutenant. I think his call sign's Crashdown, but I could be wrong. I could be mistaking him for the guy that dies on his 1,000th landing celebration. But yeah, Sam Witwer is a just fantastic actor and did a tremendous amount of work to make.
This academy is pointless.
Jesus.
Fall before our might. We need no masters.
Fucking Paradon?